Hello everyone, this video is about managing slides on the stamp theme. So from your dashboard, click on slides and add new slide and give it a title as always, and then you can have some text, some subheading or some text under the title. And you can also, as usual, use a group or a category for your slides, sorry. So I'm going to add a new group. And before we explore the options here in the panel under the content, I'm going to create a page to show this slide. So pages, add new. Okay, and there are two ways to use the theme slider. One of them is using the option that is located under the page content, that is this one that says display featured slider above the content, and the other is just adding an element to a page, which is the theme slider. In this case, I'm just going to put some text here under, and I'm going to use the option to display a featured slider above the content. And you also have here the option to limit the slider width, which I'm not going to use. Use a parallax effect, which I'm going to leave as it is. Append navigation arrows to slider, yes or no. Append navigation dots to slider, yes or no. Append a scroll down arrow to slider, yes or no. Autoplay slider if you want, also yes or no. And the slideshow delay. And I'm also going to select here the group that we have picked before. So let's publish this page and let's see how our featured slider is looking. And so here it is. The title and the other text is barely visible due to the colors, and there's also here the page title, which I'm going to turn off. Here, let's say that we don't want to show the page title, update. And at the same time, let's change the text color for the slider. So here on the title color, let's use white, and we can also set up a background color for the title, but I'm not going to use it. And also for the body color, let's choose the color white. And by the way, you can also use the video if you want. You can put the video iframe code here. You can also have a link when you click on the slide, and you can also show an action button under the text on the lower part of the slider if you want. Also the option to show to open the link on a new window or on the same window, and there's also the option to append a scroll down button on the lower part of the slide. It will make you go to the next row. So apart from these color options, there are all these options here under. Also here on top, sorry for not going through this in the right order, but also here on top you can decide that the title, that the text size, and also the horizontal and vertical position. I'm going to put it all centered and in white. So let's see how our page is looking. So here it is, now more visible and with the alignment as we expected. Also there's this second part is very near the slider. This is because we can come here to the page and we can add a vertical spacer before the content in this case. Okay, and also we are seeing the sidebar. In this case, let's hide it, makes more sense for this type of page, or at least I think it makes more sense. Doesn't mean that you cannot use it. Okay, so on the theme preview you also notice it probably that I have a kind of an animation, a rotating text effect If you want to achieve that effect, you can put some extra text here under. So on this option you can put the other strings that you want separated with a plus sign. So string 1 for instance, and then string 2 and string 3. Okay, so this is very simple to add the other strings, and you have also here a lot of effects that you can use for the text rotator. I'm going to show you just a different one. I'm going to use the zoom effect, and let's refresh our page and see how if our title is now rotating. So here it is, rotating between the 3 strings. So just one final thing, as you can see we only have here one slide, and you can add more than one slide to the same page, or to the same slider in this case. We already have here an extra slide, so on the page I'm going to say that I also want to show the other group of slides and update. So in this case we will not have just one slide, we will have 2 slides. So it's obviously you can do all these types of combinations. So here's the second slide, it's higher, that's why it's scaled, but yeah, I think you get the idea. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching.